because it holds it really firmly. And that allows me also to make then the wearable things like this, right, where it sits very nicely on top of the fischertechnik. And here, then with the adapter, we're then able to control the gears on the fischertechnik. So it's now programmed to run with a button. We can test it, that's going round and round. We could also then attach this little man on top of here too. So he's sitting, riding up towards the goal. But the problem is he hits the bottom there, so he gets a bit stuck. Yeah. So if we could raise that, then we'd be able to kind of, yeah, we can have him go all the way. So we would need to then raise everything. But that's basically a great example of how you can connect the gears there. But it's a bit boring connecting it just with a button. So what I'm going to do is connect it here, so I can turn it on by moving my hand. So the tilt sensor here is, see that's activating just there. So what I need to do is just simply connect the tilt sensor to the motor, and now I can basically command it to turn on and off. Basically like a Jedi. Yeah, and we still then got that connector, so that turns it on completely. And for me, basically, I just do that. So we can also add in a nice light. Sorry, hold on. Maybe I should disconnect. So basically, Connie, I've made a wireless control, so I can control the fischertechnics using my wrist. Yeah, and it's only possible because fischertechnik is so good at holding the SAM blocks. So then it really kind of grips it in, and then it can make the wearable. And then with the gears there, it's really kind of it's a cool way of interacting, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So we could, if we had multiple tilt sensors, we could have it go one way if you tilt this way, another way if you tilt that way, which would be quite cool as well. Actually, we could program that. So let me do that. So let me just disconnect here first. I could do it so that if I tilt my hand left, it goes this way. If I tilt it right, it goes counterclockwise. So let's do that. So move this sideways. So now I'm going, instead of up and down, I'm going just left and right. And then I'm going to program it so that when it goes this way, then, yeah, it goes clockwise. So when it activates, we need to send... Very easy to change? Very easy to change, yeah. So what I'm going to do is connect to the direction, and then clockwise, and then to the motor. But I also need to send a direct message as well, because this will send the programming to basically change direction, and this will actually send the command to go. So then that goes clockwise, and then I'm just going to disconnect this so I can move my hand. And then I say when it's false, so basically it's true on this side, it's false on the other side. Then I'm going to turn that false into true using an inverse. So the inverse is here. And then I'm going to say when it's false, it's going to send this true signal. And I'm going to send the other direction, which is counterclockwise, here as well. And then directly from this, and directly from this, there, let's see. So counterclockwise. Go the other way. Oh, I need a bit more power. So I'm just going to turn up the speed, which gives it more power. So counterclockwise. And the other way, it should go. Oh, you know what I need? I need or statements. Because it was receiving, exactly. So now it should go, let's try that now. So one way, the other way, one way. That's so cool. So basically they're able to gesture control. But now it's going to keep going forever. So I would need to then find a way of overriding it. So what we could do is we could basically have we could then put in a switch saying only if it's turned on does it actually pass the message through. So let me start by disconnecting this one here. And then it should stop. And what we can do is we could say we'll put a switch in, which is this one, and say that the toggle is a switch here. So only if the toggle is activated does it pass the message through. So if this is off, see nothing happens, but if you turn it on, now it will pass it, and if you press it off, oh no, it still doesn't work, because then we would need to still send a connection there, so then it actually turns it off too. So now you activate it, turn it on, and then I can choose direction, and then you can turn it off for this one. There we go. So there we have gesture-controlled fischertechnik using the SAM tilt sensor. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great project. Cool, yeah. Very good little session. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, yeah. Really good teamwork. Yes. So let me save this one. This will be gesture control Fischer. Or gesture Fischer. Like that. Cool. And then I'll do a screenshot and I will email this to you guys so that you have this as a project you can build as well, because then it's really cool to be able to control. Yes, that's a great little one. But of course, yeah, I think the cool thing is with the fischertechnik, you have this construction set that you can build all the things.